For the high jump is an English idiom that, surprisingly enough, has nothing to do with sports at all. In this lesson, we'll look at what for the high jump means and we'll go into its origins. If you're for the high jump, it basically means you're in trouble. An example might be if you come in late for the third time this week, your colleague might say to you, "God, finally you're here. The boss has been looking for you and he's really annoyed that you're late again. You're for the high jump, mate." Which means like you're in trouble. The boss is unhappy with you. And most people, when they think of this, the first sort of association they have is with the athletics event, the high jump. And it has nothing to do with this at all. And the origins of this expression are actually quite interesting. And as with many English expressions, it actually comes from a naval tradition where on a boat in sort of a few hundred years ago, the captain of the boat really was judge, jury and executioner. And if anyone was found guilty of anything that deemed that they should be killed as a punishment, what they would do is they'd throw a rope over a mast or a side part of the mast beam and tie the noose in one end, put it around his neck, and they'd just pull him up until he was hanging there, and they'd leave him there until he died and choked. And this is not a very nice way to go. And if the captain was feeling maybe lenient, what he could do was to offer the guy an alternative. And the alternative still resulted in his death, but it was a very quick death rather than a slow death. And the way what they could do is that they had the option, if they wanted to, and most of them did take this, was to climb up to the top of the mast, tie the rope around the mast themselves, put the noose around the neck themselves, and just jump off. Obviously, the rope was shorter than the height of the mast, whereas you just landed on the deck and probably broke your leg. So assuming that the rope was indeed shorter than the height of the mast, when you jump down, you get this sharp jerk and your neck would be broken immediately, which would result in a sudden death rather than a sort of a drawn out death, which was what would happen if they just pulled you up and left you hanging there. So this for the high jump refers to going up to the top of the mast and jumping off. Has nothing to do with the athletics event at all. And a lot of people get confused about this, and I thought it was worth making this short video just to sort of explain this a little bit in detail. So I hope you did find it interesting. If you have any questions on this or idioms in general, please use the comments below and ask. I'll give you an answer. I'll read all the comments. I really like to. If you have any other idioms or expressions that you don't understand or you need explaining, also please ask about them in the comments. I'll be happy to do future videos on idioms and go into sort of some details about them and the background if we know it. A lot of idioms these days, the origins have been sort of lost. I hope you find it interesting. Like I say, please, the usual thing, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the drill. I'm not going to get all trendy and tell you to smash that like button. Like buttons have feelings too. Just click it gently. Yeah, it'll thank you. So see you next time. Bye for now.